Good day, students. I hope you are all feeling okay. Always take your meal on time. Okay, before anything else, I would like to thank you for finding time to open and watch this lesson video. I appreciate you for giving respect to my subject and to me, of course. Okay, last meeting, you have learned how to express logarithmic form to its equivalent form in exponential and vice versa. So this time, you will learn the basic properties and laws of logarithms. So, let's begin. There are three basic properties of logarithms. Okay, but before that, take note of this logarithmic form. Log of y to the base b equals x. So in the first property, we have there log of 1 to the base b equals 0. So in the first property, if the value of y is 1, regardless of the value of the base, then the value of that logarithm is always equal to 0. Okay, say for example, you have log of 1 to the base 300. So the answer here is 0. So that is property number 1. Let's have property number 2. We have log of b raised to x to the base b equals x. So in the second property, if the logarithm is written in this form, wherein the variable y is expressed as b raised to x, and the base are the same. So, di ba, magkakaroon ng dalawang bases. So, kung parehas yung dalawang bases na ito, whatever the value of the exponent is, that would also be the answer. Okay? Example, log of 5 raised to 2 to the base 5. So, since they have the same bases, kung ano yung value dito, yan yung magiging sagot niya. Okay? So, the answer here is 2. That's the second property. Third property. If x is greater than 0, then b raised to log of x to the base b is equal to x. In the third property, this is written in exponential form, right? But the exponent is expressed in logarithm. If this is the case, wherein the base is raised to log of x to the base b, and the bases are the same, whatever the value of x is, that would also be the answer. Okay? So here's the example. 6 raised to log of 4 to the base 6. So since these are the same, and 4 yung nandito, then yung sagot niya ay 4. Okay? These are always true. Okay, these properties are always true. Dapat masatisfy niya itong mga conditions bago mo ma-apply itong mga sagot na nakuha natin. Okay? So, take note, do not be confused with the variables. Okay, again, just focus on the position of each variable. Now, I'm sorry, just focus on the positions of the values. Okay, so now, let's try this activity. Okay, you can use your scientific calculator in answering these items. But let's try to answer these activities without using scientific calculator. Let us try to find the values of each of the following expressions uh, using the properties of logarithms. Okay, so number 1, log of 10. What do you think is the value of this logarithm? Log of 10. Number 1, di ba sa number 1, there is no visible base, di ba? But it is understood to be what? 10. Because it is a common logarithm. Okay? Saan kaya siya magfo-fall? Ano kayang property yung pwede natin gamitin dito sa number 1? Balikan natin yung properties. Saan kaya pasok ang number 1 dyan? Okay? So, the exponent in number 1 is 1. So, saan kaya siya pasok? Is it in the first property, second, or third? It will fall under the second property. So, parehas yung basis natin. So, ang magiging sagot ay yung exponent. So, the answer here is 1. Okay? Number 2, ln of e raised to 3. So, again, there is no visible base here. But since it uses ln, it is understood that the base here is e, right? Because it is a natural logarithm. So in that case, we can apply again the second property here to get the answer. Same yung bases, so ang magiging sagot ay yung exponent. So it is 3. Alright. So number 3, log of 64 to the base 4. Tingnan natin yung properties. Saan kaya pasok yung number 3? Okay, let's try to manipulate first this. Okay, observe 64. Diba yung 64 pwede nating ma-express in exponential form? 64, paano natin yan i-express in exponential form? We can also use 4 raised to, I think 3. Wait, double check ko lang. Alright. So it's 4 raised to 3. So we can also express this expression by or as log of 4 raised to 3 to the base 4. Okay? So minsan class, kailangan nyo munang i-manipulate para ma-apply nyo yung properties ng logarithms. So in this case, same bases ulit, the answer is 3. Okay? Next, number 4. Log of 1 over 343 to the base 7. What's the answer? O, kung titignan nyo yung properties, parang wala namang pasok dyan na ganun yung format. O, try nating manipulate ulit. Number 4. Number 4 can also be expressed in this form. So, log to the base 7. Yung 1 over 343, pwede natin yan kunan ng reciprocal, di ba? So, it will become 343 over 1 or simply 343. Pero, since kinuha natin yung reciprocal niya, maglalagay tayo ng negative 1 sa exponent. Okay? So, itry pa natin i-manipulate. Try nating iparehas yung base nito sa base natin na 7. So, log to the base 7. So, ano kaya yung pwede daw kayang erase yung 7 sa isang value na kung saan makakakuha tayo ng 343? Yes, it's 7 raised to 3. Okay, 7 raised to 3 is 343. But do not forget the negative 1. Okay, so parehas na yung bases nila. Pero kailangan muna nating isimplify ito. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Therefore, number 4 will fall under property number 2 again. Okay, so the bases are the same. Therefore, the answer is negative 3. Okay, number 5. 5 raised to log of 2 to the base 5. So this item will fall under what property? Under property number 3. Okay? So the bases are the same. Therefore, the answer here is 2. Alright, so we go now to the last one. Log of 1. So the base is not visible again here, but it is understood to be 10. So number 6, log of 1 to the base 10 will fall under what property? Under property number 1 because the value of y is 1. Diba? In property number 1, kahit ano pa yung value ng base, basta yung value ng y ay 1, the answer will always be 0. Okay? So that's for this activity. Alright? So those are the 3 properties of logarithms. We go now to the laws of logarithms. So there are 3 laws of logarithms here. Okay, again, this is the expression log of y, this is the equation log of y to the base b equals x. Okay, so let b is greater than 0 but not equal to 1. And let n be any element of real number. So, real number lang tayo dito, class. So, wala tayong imaginary numbers dyan. And u is greater than 0 and v is greater than 0. So, number 1, class, we have here, by the way, these variables, sorry. So, let's continue. In number 1, we have here log of u, v to the base b. So, kung mapapansin nyo, class, itong position ni u and v, siya yung position ni y, di ba? Okay, siya yung y. But why is it that there are 2 variables there? Merong u, merong v. Okay, this is just to indicate that there are 2 values of y. 2 different values of y. Okay? So, ini-indicate lang dito, class, na merong dalawang magkaibang values ng y. Okay? So, we have log of uv to the base b. Ngayon, its expanded form uses addition. So, yung u and v, paghihiwalayin using addition. So, we will have log of u to the base b plus log of v to the base b. So, this is the expanded form of the first law. Okay? By the way, in the first law, U and V are expressed as product. Okay, pag in-express yung dalawang values ng Y as product, pag i-expand mo siya, gagamitan mo ng addition. Okay? In law number 2, U and V are expressed as quotient. Okay? So, its expanded form will use subtraction. So, paghihiwalayin natin si U and V using subtraction. So, this will become log of U to the base B minus log of V to the base B. Okay? Last, third law. Log of U raised to N to the base B. So, U is raised to N. Okay? So, in this law, the exponent N becomes whole number. Okay? And it is being placed before the logarithm. So, mapupunta siya dito sa unahan ni log. And mako-consider na siya na whole number. Okay? So, these are the laws of logarithms. So, try natin i-apply iyan. So, in the first law, this is the example. So, L1, we have log of 7 raised to 3 times log of 7 raised to 8 to the base 7. So, this is U, this is V. So, U and V are expressed as product. So, to expand this, we will use addition. So, it will become log of 7 raised to 3 to the base 7. This is U plus log of 7 raised to 8 to the base 7. This is V. So, this is the expanded form of this expression. So, yan yung ibig sabihin ng first law. Ngayon, if the values are defined, class, when we say defined, wala kayong makikitang variables. Lahat numbers. So, if the values are defined, simplify if possible by applying the properties of logarithms. Okay, look at the first term. Log of 7 raised to 3 to the base 7. Which property can be applied here to simplify this? Property number 2. Okay, same basis. So the answer here is 3. Plus, look at the second term. Log of 7 raised to 8 to the base 7. So this will fall under second property. So we can simplify this. They have the same basis, so the answer here is 8. So 3 plus 8 is 11. So the answer in this example is 11. So 'di ba? Basta define yung values at alam natin kung paano gamitin yung properties and laws, pwede tayong makakuha ng sagot without using scientific calculator. Okay? So let's come now to L2. We have log of 2,401 to over 7 to the base 7. So this is U, this is V. So we will expand this using subtraction because U and V are expressed as quotient. So paghiwalayin natin sila. So naging log of 2,401 to the base 7 minus log of 7 to the base 7. Ngayon class, look at the first term. 2,401 yung Y. Ma'am, parang wala namang properties na pwedeng i-apply dyan. Try nyong i-manipulate. Tingnan nyo yung base class. Baka kayang iparehas sa 7 yung base nitong 2,401 when expressed in exponential. So, 2,401 can also be expressed as 7 raised to 4. Okay, 7 raised to 4 is equal to 2,401. Then copy the base. Okay, minus, yung log of 7 to the base 7, just copy. Kasi, kung mapapansin nyo class, may makukuha kayo dyan value. Pwede nang maka-apply dyan ng property. Because the exponent of this is 1. Okay? So ano na magiging sagot? Look at the first term in the expression. Log of 7 raised to 4 to the base 7. So they have the same bases. So the answer is 4. 4 minus. Look at the second term. Log of 7 raised to 1 to the base 7. They have the same bases. So the answer is 1. That's the exponent. So 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Let me use this space. Okay, so in example number 2, the answer is 3. Alright, so let's come now to the third law. Given log of 49 raised to 5 to the base 7. Okay, this example will fall under the third law. Okay, may power si y. Okay, so anong gagawin sa 5? Anong mangyayari sa 5? Malilipat siya sa unahan ni log. Kaya meron tayong 5 log of 49 to the base 7. Ngayon, let's try to simplify this since all the values are defined. Diba sabi ko, once na lahat ng values ay defined, pwede nyo yan ma-simplify. Okay, i-simplify nyo if possible. So, looking at this, pwedeng-pwede yan ma-simplify kahit walang scientific calculator. So, manipulate lang natin. So, we have 5 log of 49 can also be expressed as 7 raised to 2. Okay? Parehas siya sa base. Parehas yung bases nila na 7. So, ang mangyayari niyan, class, is kunin muna natin yung value nito. 'Di ba? Kayang-kaya natin makuha yung value nito, which is what? Same basis, so the answer here is 2. So we copy 5, then it will be multiplied to the answer here in this expression, which is 2. Okay? So ang mangyayari, i-multiply na natin. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay? You may use your scientific calculator to verify all of this. Okay, that's for the laws of logarithm. Okay, so we are done with the properties and laws of logarithms. Now, class, ang next discussion natin ay expanding and condensing logarithmic expressions. Pag sinabing expanding, i-expand mo class. I-expand mo, papahabain mo. Okay, pagkatapos mong pahabain yung logarithmic expression, isi-simplify mo. Okay, pag sinabi naman condense, from expanded form, from its expanded form, isi-simplify mo. Okay, so ngayon, I'll give you some examples on how to expand. So mag-expand muna tayo ngayon. Okay, so use the properties and laws of logarithms to expand each expression. Okay, so let's have number 1. Log of AB raised to 2, we'll try to expand this. Okay, pag sinabing expand, kumbaga, kailangan nating i-apply yung laws of logarithms. Okay? So, looking at the given, log of AB raised to 2. So, the very first thing to do is to look at the whole expression. We look at the whole expression and determine which law can be used. Okay, so tingnan nyo ang whole expression. Ano bang law ang pwede dyan gamitin? Ito yung U, ito yung V. So, saan kaya pasok itong form na to? Balikan natin si law. Saan kaya pasok yung given na yon? Sa first, second, or third law? Sa first law. Okay, kasi U and V are expressed as product. Okay? So, paghihiwalayin natin sila using addition. So, we will write log of A plus log of B raised to 2. So, napaghiwalay na natin sila. So, again, in expanding logarithmic expressions, we look at first the whole expression and identify which law can be used or applied. Okay, so in this case, since U and B are expressed as product, then we expanded it using addition. Okay, so that's the very first thing to do. Now, next step, we look at the terms. If there are terms that can be expanded. So, titingnan natin yung kada term kung pwede pa ba siyang i-expand or hindi na. Look at log of A. Sa tingin nyo, pwede pa ba siyang i-expand? Tingnan nyo yung law. Hindi na, di ba? Kasi mag-isa lang naman na si A. So, wala na tayong pwedeng i-expand dyan. So, with that, just copy. Look at the second term. Log of B raised to 2. Tingnan nyo, ano yung kaparehas niya? May exponent. Diba? Third law. So, anong gagawin natin sa exponent? Ilalagay natin sa unahan ni log. Okay? So, ang mangyayari, class, we will bring 2 here. Okay? So, it will now become 2 log of B. Now, after expanding each term, we will look at each term if it can still be simplified using properties. Okay? Sa tingin niyo ba, yung first term, pwede pa ba siyang ma-simplify using any of the properties? Parang hindi naman na kasi wala namang define na values dyan. So, as is to. How about the second term? Kaya pa ba siyang i-simplify using properties of logarithm? Hindi na. So, this is now the expanded form in number 1. That's it. That's how we expand a given logarithmic expression. Okay? So, let's come now to number 2. Let me erase this first. Number 2, log of 3 over x raised to 3 to the base 3. Okay. Look at the whole term or whole expression. Ano kayang law ang pwedeng gamitin sa kanya? Ma'am, may fraction po. May numerator and denominator akong nakikita. So, baka po second law yung kailangan natin gamitin. Not yet, class. We can't apply yet the second law kasi as you can see here, meron pa tayong exponent. Okay? So, ang gagawin muna natin, i-apply muna natin si third law. Okay? So, we will bring the exponent here. So, it will become 3 log of 3 over x to the base 3. So, okay na. This is now the u, this is now v. Pwede na nating paghiwalayin sila using subtraction. Okay? So, we will write 3 log of 3 to the base 3 minus log of x to the base 3. Okay, kung mapapansin nyo, class, madami ng terms dito sa right side. So, we have to enclose this inside the parenthesis. Okay? So, ganyan na yung expanded form niya. So, sa tingin nyo, pwede pa ba natin siyang i-expand? So, try natin, class, i-simplify. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng i-expand pa yung kada term. Diba? After nating i-expand yung whole term, titingnan natin yung kada term kung pwede pang i-expand. Pero hindi naman na pwedeng i-expand pa yung kada term. So, papunta na tayong simplifying. Okay, simplify natin. So, what you need to do is um, to distribute 3 to each of the terms. So, it will become 3 log of 3 to the base 3 minus 3 log of x to the base 3. Alright. So, pwede tayo makasimplify dyan, class. Kasi, look at the first term of the expression. Define lahat ng terms. So, pwede natin siyang masimplify. How? By applying the properties of logarithm. Tingnan nyo ito, class. Parehas yung bases. Di ba may exponent yan na 1? So, ang magiging sagot ng logarithmic expression na ito ay 1. So, it will become 3 times 1. Okay? Minus 3 log of x to the base 3. Since hindi naman define yung x dyan, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-simplify. So, ang masisimplify lang natin ay yung nasa left side. So, we'll now have 3 minus 3 log of x to the base 3. And this is now the answer. Okay, after nating mag-expand, kasi di ba we are asked to expand. After nating mag-expand, try to simplify if possible yung expanded form. So ito na yung ginawa natin. Alright? So that's how we expand logarithmic expressions. So we'll just continue this discussion next meeting. So please visit our Google Classroom next meeting. Thank you so much for listening.